And inside out of size, the 7-footer, Brooke Lopez. And it's Randall into the force line. And for the Timberwolves, teed out there with Jimmy Butler. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. And it's Gibson in at the power forward position. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result. You know, the Wolves were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home, not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
And the Lakers with possession here. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked. Oh! Power punch right there.
Great. This game going to take a big swing. Clark at the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin?
Disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force. A big step forward once again for Jeff Teague last season. He continued to up his scoring and assist totals and had one of his best years from the free throw line to date.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Randall lays it up and banks it in.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Teague kicks to Gibson. Back to Teague. Here's Carl, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And Steve, back to Teague. He's working on that outside shooting, but as a point guard, Clark is very effective around the rim. But those little in-between shots you like so much.
Kevin, I love the arsenal he has, and every point guard needs to have those runners, floaters, flippers, I call them. You've got to have that. You're not always going to be able to get to the rim against such, against bigger guys. And Steve also mentioned his good free throw percentage, so the more he can get himself to the line, the better for him and his team.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Ball, the pass to Lopez. Latrey. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their number one concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Outside Teague. Right side Teague. Wiggins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at any time of the game, Kevin, he's a player they can depend on. Always has his head on straight, understands clock and score. Really got a good head for the game.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
Slammed on and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one. Lakers still pursuing another title, but it would be a real shock if that were to come this year. A lot of age and injury on this team. They lose Dwight Howard. This is a club that just doesn't have enough athleticism and speed to contend for a title.
The pass to Ingram. Here's Caldwell Pope. Teague covering. That's good. Caldwell Pope's got his first basket of the night.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Now back to the Lakers. Clark, you think they're too old? Is this a team that needs to rebuild?
Not yet, Kevin. The saying is young doesn't win in the NBA. I think for them, health and chemistry are the most important factors. Also, I think this is a franchise that has shown it can make a home run deal, like acquiring Pau Gasol in 2007. Got 2 titles out of that move. I think they'll look to add some youth through their bench and restructure the personnel a bit, and they'll position themselves for another run, perhaps.
Here's Ball, and that one is stuffed right through. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
A nice shot by Teague. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And he uses the glass on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. Well, that's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys. I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's going to jump at those chances, guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. He is a high flyer.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots the 3. No good from Ball.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Sometimes you can catch the defense napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Jimmy Butler was the last pick of the first round back in 2011 by the Bulls, and last season, I tell you what, he's really solidified his place in the rotation, guys. He's still developing his outside shot, but he brings an awful lot to light to the table.
And he's good on the second. And for Jimmy Butler, what a story. Abandoned as a child, bounced around from home to home. One coach would take him in, another family would take him in. It was a very tough upbringing down in the Houston area. He overcame tremendous odds. And to be where he is today with the great attitude after a short time at Marquette, it speaks volumes of his character.
Well, it sure shows in his play, doesn't it? I mean, just the way he hustles and draws fouls, rebounds, defends. He can guard multiple positions out there. You just love his overall game and his toughness and what he brings to this team.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdowns for the Lakers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement. What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
Jordan with it. Jones covering. Number 40 passes it